Hello, everyone. So, for this week's discussion, I was going to talk about the opportunity I had to exhibit temperance and kind of revisit that more. So, just recently for spring break, just a few days ago, I went on a trip with my family to visit other family members I hadn't seen at the beach, and I'd never been to their place before, neither has anyone. So, it was cool to see them and great overall, great time. But because we're all getting together, that meant I was around my sister some more. And I've grown up with my sister my whole life. She's older than me, so now she's off living and doing her own thing. But to reunite with her and, live in the same house with her and share the car ride with her and stuff, it really wasn't too bad. But I noticed that how I might have acted in the past was different from how I wanted to act now. I had routinely caught myself and thought about what I was going to say or how I was going to act before I did. And that was just my big change, just kind of that self-restraint. Because in the past, we've grown up and, argued and bickered and things like that. And so changing how I would have normally behaved for the last like 17, 18 years um, was just different to really think about what I was going to say and then realize, yeah, sorry, I don't know how to word that better, but it was just a experience and a time for me to revisit that temperance. Which was great. Don't get me wrong, the whole trip was great and everything, but that was like a unique experience to really see that unfold before my eyes and at my own control. And overall, it went well. Really, even if I had said these things or hadn't, I think it would have gone over the same way. But I noticed myself just thinking about it more often. And for this trip, we stayed in Airbnb, so we all had, our own room to sleep in. But in the past, on other vacations, it's typical for us to have like one or two rooms for four people, and it would be a little tense, a little stressed. So having more space to ourselves, I say, would slow down the process of us getting too used to each other as a family and, come arguing quicker and bickering or, things like that. I'm sure that might be a relatable experience for all. I really don't know. But yeah. So yeah, I was on this trip. I really was able to catch myself thinking what I was saying more, but okay, sorry, back to that environmental factor. I really think that slowed it down some and just allowed me to have more time to think about what I was saying or how I was going to act before it happened. And it just led to everything being a little smoother and going over better. So I think it would have helped me exhibit temperance a little more. I think I still could have exhibited the temperance the same way. It's just that affected how quick and the time I had to process and think about things like that. So, yeah, that's my experience. Really nothing super exciting, but it's about the only experience I've had. So, I'm grateful for that, and I'm grateful to see that change happen and that self-restraint. So, yeah,